Welcome to NBA basketball. I'm Damon Bruce, and we've got it for you here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks facing off against David Lee and the Golden State Warriors. And now we head to Oakland. Listen in on Kevin Harlan, who's got the broadcast.
2K Sports. Here are your starting lineups brought to you by State Farm. First for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd is out there with Carter. You've got Odom, a terrific presence on the low block, one of the best. Then there's Marion, and it's Nowitzki in at the power forward. And for the Warriors, Monte and Curry in the backcourt. They've got David Lee. He's a superstar, no doubt. And what a huge boost for this team, night in and night out. Then it's Thompson, and it's Wright in at the 4 slot.
Well, with the Warriors' new ownership group, there's a lot of excitement from these fans who are among the best in the NBA. And you better believe that this ownership group is very passionate about building a winner. And they're going to do everything they can to make it happen.
Nowitzki, that savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
Defensively, you have to get a body on somebody every time down the floor.
Stolen by Carter. Here's the break for the finish. And slammed down hard. Another look on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
I would agree, Steve. You know, there's a new feeling and optimism, a new talent base, new ownership, and I love their brand new, their new uniforms last season. We've seen that logo before.
And the loyal fans hoping that the new blood will bring greater success. I mean, some of the best fans in the NBA.
Absolutely.
With just one playoff appearance over the last 17 seasons, that won't exactly be the highest benchmark to clear, so they might be able to get back in the mix.
They've got great fans in that Bay Area, some of the best in the NBA.
Yep.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Mark Jackson gave me a couple of moments. Today he's pointing to rebounding as being one of the crucial elements of this basketball game. He said we need to bang with them and enjoy it. We'll see if they're having any fun.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Clark, that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah. He decided to hang around for a while. A little extra hang time on that dunk and made sure the photo op didn't go to waste.
I'll tell you what, that's usually a technical foul, Clark. I think he got away with that one there.
Here's Curry. About 3.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Feeds it to Ellis. Taken away by Kidd. And then Carter with the dunk.
But maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop slam is always going to be at the top of the list there, Clark.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball. Basketball, guys.
Here's Ellis. He's got 5.
Well, Vince Carter always had a knack for hitting tough shots, and with his length and that athleticism, you knew he could create space and shoot over the top of defenders.
Left side, Curry. Lee against Nowitzki. Lee passes to Thompson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And Vince Carter certainly, Steve, could hit some tough shots. The downside, Clark, was, of course, sometimes maybe he settled for tough shots.
And those tough shots, Kevin, only get tougher as you age. I mean, the years accumulate, you have to get creative. It's just not as easy to fool or bamboozle defenders to get easier shots.
Some coach told me that the hardest thing in coaching in the NBA, Clark, is coaching an aging superstar. And we're looking here at Vince Carter, and he is in that category right now. One time he was the show in the league. Sometimes your mind says yes, but your body says no if you're that player.
Yeah, we call it a crisis. Well, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
The three is launched. Another three for Golden State.
Pretty fast there, right where he needed to put it.
Kidd dishes to Marion. Pass to Carter. The three. Another three for Dallas.
You know, some criticize the hiring of Mark Jackson by the Warriors because he has no prior coaching experience, but he's full of confidence. He's a leader. I think he's going to be a tremendous success there. I don't doubt it at all. The finger roll finish. A little finesse for you, folks.
Another three for Dallas.
Boy, this is scary. You get a score rolling like this, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, you can't leave a guy like that on an island. I mean, you got to bring some help.
Well, talking about Mark Jackson and his inexperience, remember Doc Rivers did the same thing. He took over Orlando without any coaching experience, and Doc has turned into one of the best coaches in the NBA. So Mark Jackson could be on a similar path. Very bright, very energetic, and can really relate to the players. I think he's a good fit for Golden State. And he responds with his own three-pointer.
Yeah, he came right back with his three. And we're seeing a bit of gamesmanship right here, Steve.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
When you think of Dallas, and you don't really think about a pounded inside team. I mean, and there's good reason for that. Despite their size, they were in the top 5 last year in the number of three-pointers taken.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Udo comes in for Darrell Wright. And Al Thornton subbed in for Thompson. Curry kicks to Lee. Lets it go. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Clark, going back to Dallas, you're right on the money again. It helps when pretty much everyone on the floor can shoot the three ball at any given time.
Makes you hard to guard.
It does.
It sure does, because now you've got the defense spread out, and you've got them on the run, you've got them on a string. It's exactly how Dallas won those games last year. Stretch you out and shoot it.
And Nowitzki backs in. Fades back, and another basket for Dallas.
This has all been about him this quarter. I mean, their lead is safe if he keeps up this kind of play.
Ellis outside. The pass to Curry. Thornton with it. Up with it. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Here's Stojakovic. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
That's an over the back foul, but it's one that you can live with. He's trying to be aggressive, and I like that.
Yeah, you know, I used to do that as a player myself, Steve, but you got to be smart about going over the top. I don't think he had a chance to get that rebound anyway.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, you can tell he's hurting. Let's hope it's nothing major and that we see him back here soon.
Ditto to that. Injuries, unfortunately, a part of the game.
AC Long, he checks in for the Warriors. A three, and there's Ellis. That's good on the assist from Udo. 12 points for Ellis.
Well, another uncontested three there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble. Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up by 4.
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
And we'll be back in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Here's Law. Defended by West. Here's Law. Defended by West. Now here's Biedrins. He's tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. Long. Three-pointer right, and another 3 for Golden State.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open player. Well, it was another tough season, Kevin, for Biedrins. I mean, a year ago, his scoring and rebounding rates dropped off 2 seasons in a row, and he stayed relatively healthy. I mean, his confidence has to be shaken right now.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris. Well, Doris, that's something they could definitely use.
And he can finish with either hand around the basket. I mean, part of it is just getting the ball in close, where those little half hooks are easiest to drop in.
Open look. Jump shot is good that time. The part of the issue for Biedrins has been his difficulties at the free throw line. 2 seasons ago, remember this, Steve? A record low percentage at 16%.
Yeah, and again, last year, Kevin, near the bottom of the league in percentage, about 32%. And the problem there is, when you're afraid to go to the line as a big man, especially, you lose your aggressiveness. And Biedrins with, I think, a lot more. More potential than what he's shown production-wise the last couple of seasons.
Here's Long. Goes up. Rush gets the bucket.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Marion. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, even though it's transition, he's got the green light to fire from there if he has a good look at it. It's well known throughout the league, guys, that the Oracle Arena fans are amongst the most loyal in the league. This team has been in the top half of the league in attendance for the last 7 seasons now.
And nice swipe there. You could see his eyes get wide open when he saw the opportunity to take the ball.
Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The new owners haven't dismissed the possibility of moving the Warriors to San Francisco in 2017 when their lease expires at Oracle. That'll be an interesting time.
Well, and this is a team that has enjoyed such great fan support over the years without a lot of success on the court. Yet these fans in the Bay Area continue to come and support this Warriors team night in and night out.
Well, now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 15.
His presence in the paint gives their offense such a valuable dimension.
West kicks to Carter. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I love how relentless he is. I mean, he just continues to come at you all night.
Timeout call. the Warriors.
You know, Dallas survived the Blazers in round 1 and had to deal with a much bigger threat in LA in round 2.
For your Warriors go. Give it up for them all for me. Your Warriors go.
Here's Curry. West picks him up. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Leaps for it. Here's West. 9-point game. And Curry picks him up defensively. Gets it to go. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead. Back to the Mavs for just a moment. What a message they sent, Steve, by sweeping the Lakers in 4.
Well, and that was the point where you knew they were a championship caliber team. I mean, they were, a lot of people expected them to actually lose to Portland in the first round. When they won that series, it was like, okay, but you sweep the Lakers, man, that's something.
And here's Carter. 13 points in the game. A fader. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, one of the keys to the Mavs title was their ability to turn the corner and doing so on the defensive end of the floor. They identified it as a problem from the year before and worked on it consistently from the opening practice. As Coach Rick Carlisle said, I think our guys realize that hard, consistent defense and staying with a system is the most important part of our success. Defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you, Doris. That change indeed helped lead them to a title.
The Mavs have always been a great offensive team, but really the difference for them last year was how they turned it up on the defensive end.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andres Biedrins, who's checked in for Lee. Udo comes in for Darrell Wright. And it's Ellison for Brandon Rush. Dallas also making some changes. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Stevenson comes in for Vince Carter. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Delonte West. Outside Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points.
Now, these wide open threes have been their undoing. You have to locate shooters and get a hand up.
Yep, you do, Steve. And even if it means having their assigned defenders staying at home on three-point shooters, I mean, that would be a worthwhile strategy to pursue because you don't want to give good shooters open threes.
Warriors trail by 10. Stevenson is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Curry. He's got 9. Ellis outside. Good look. Again, Golden State.
That was just a perfect feed there.
Here's Kidd. They're leading by 8. Guarded by Curry. Here's Odom. He just barely beat the buzzer.
Unflappable. What's rattled it all. I mean, he's the kind of guy you want taking those shots.
Yep, I agree with that. Pressure mounting, the crowd counting it down, and bang, he drains it.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Nowitzki playing very well. He has 17 points, and he's got 1 rejection in there also.
Now, good, solid interior defense is so important. I mean, championship teams have to play defense inside, and I think having shot blocking is just critical to being a successful NBA team.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
It looks like we made it to another Friday. Time now for the halftime breakdown presented by HP. The Mavericks are making it look easy so far. Tremendous production off the pine for them. The bench providing a big boost. Everything going right for Dirk Nowitzki. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And for Golden State, they've been battling. They're tough to defend when they share the ball like this. Time and again, they're finding the open man. A fantastic first half for Monte Ellis. We're at halftime and still he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. It's all one-way traffic here in the first half, but these two have had strong performances. And that's it for now. Let's head on back out to the third quarter. Enjoy the rest of the game.
And as we return, a terrific view of the Oracle Arena here in the Bay Area, Oakland, California. Here's Ellis.
And the Warriors have had very little success over the last 15 years or so, but they've got new ownership in place, so there's hope. And they've got some good young talent. They've manufactured their cap situation, and they're trying to bring in as many good players as possible. I think this has a chance to be an excellent franchise. Well, no defense there. I mean, he just takes the ball right to the rim.
And it's Carter picking him up. Goes up to the stripe. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 16. Strong thoughts there, Steve. Ironically, for the Warriors, some of the best moves the Warriors have made recently didn't. Involve a trade at all, like Monte Ellis, for instance, Clark. He was supposedly going to Memphis.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, sometimes the best move is no move. And they need to keep adding talent, but you got to manage your money wisely. You got to be smart and creative. If you're going to trade away a key player, you better make sure you get significant value in return.
And they answer right back with that three.
It's a good old shootout. The fans are enjoying this show.
Kicks it to right. Shoots the three. Thompson with the bucket. He's got 11.
3 for 3. You got to like this hot start in the third quarter.
Kevin, Stephen Curry was the 7th pick in the 2009 draft, and if they did that over, he might be the 2nd pick. I mean, he's a terrific shooter and good potential as a playmaker. I think the Warriors got a steal.
Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. He's covered by Kidd. Here's Lee. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Talking about the future of Steph Curry, Clark. He joined Team USA for the World Championships in 2010 to make the team after just his rookie season. Steve, a very impressive distinction.
Yeah, winning a gold medal. What an experience that was for Steph Curry and for a Warriors organization that hasn't had an all-star in almost 15 years. And Curry represents the future of that franchise.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Lamar Odom. Here's Ellis. 16 points for him. Screen by Lee. Ellis kicks to Curry. The trade. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game.
You know, you look at the stops in Carlisle's coaching career, guys. I mean, almost every year he's good for 50-plus wins, no matter who he's coaching, but never able to get the team all the way to the top until last season. You can't help but be happy for him.
That bucket in no time at all. White's got 9 points.
I think their only hope now, Clark, is to slow him down with a double team.
Well, they got to stop the bleeding, put the tourniquet on, and she's been tough to play straight up.
It's Terry outside. Warriors trail by 3, and they're pushing it up. Thompson, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, back to Rick Carlisle for a moment. You know, it's funny because he had trouble finishing soft, strong. Seasons just like the Mavs, but they were able to accomplish their goals when they got together and brought home the title to Dallas.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got injury here.
Boy, you hate to see this, Clark.
You sure do. I mean, tough to tell how bad it is just yet. Hopefully not too serious.
Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. The Warriors also with a sub. Al Thornton's checked in for Darrell Wright. Thompson inside, guarded by Odom, and good on the basket. Hook it. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And once again, the Mavs were a terrific road team last year, winning 28 games and losing 13 away from Dallas.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. You know, Clark, you always don't think of them that way, but the Mavs have been a great team on the road for quite some time.
You know, you do overlook that, Kevin, until you look at the numbers. I mean, I'm not sure why it is, but they consistently are at the top of the NBA in road wins year to year. Even closed out their first-round playoff win last year on the road. That's always impressive.
This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. On the wing, Ellis. Over Terry. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
Monte Ellis last year led the NBA with 4 different 40-point-plus games. I mean, just a creative, explosive scorer, and he's got that mid-range pull-up that he can use at any time.
Stolen by Carter. Mavericks leading by 5. And here's Kidd from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
So tough to hit a 3 like that in transition.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you agree with that, Steve.
No, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
Here's Ellis. Curry passes to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the bucket. And when you talk about Monte Ellis, we talk about him a lot, his offensive arsenal, he's also added a 3-point shot now, which has been so effective.
Yeah, he shot a solid 36% from long range last season, Kevin, and shot almost 5 threes a game. Defenders have to play him for the drive, so he's got space to shoot that 3 most times.
Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
For 3, Kidd gets it to go. Kidd's got 9.
You know, the defense in transition typically is trained to protect the rim and the paint first, and those are the type of open looks you can get from beyond the arc under those circumstances.
He's just playing so well across the board, guys.
Yep, I agree. I mean, that's exactly what his stats look like, definitely.
Putting it up, and he dreams it.
Oh, what a big shot that goes out. They're going to the fourth with a little momentum now.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Not a whole lot the defense can do because he's showing the entire repertoire down on the block.
Yeah, he sure is. It's been a post-move clinic down there from him so far. I mean, you think they'll keep feeding him the ball just because he's been so effective down there. Give it to him.
We'll be right back here live from Oakland. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has a report for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game with that big push we saw. Their lead continues to grow as the game progresses. They've shown absolutely no mercy and continue to find a way to add to their lead every trip down the floor, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Everything really clicked for them, Clark, during that run.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it ignited them offensively.
To the point, Clark, where they were really in complete control at that end of the floor.
Mavericks leading by 8. Out west. Haywood backing down. And he drops it in from the low post. Haywood's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Here's Wall, defended by West. Gathers. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And one thing you heard about David Lee in his first year with the Warriors was how much he brought to the table in terms of leadership and work ethic. Loves to play this game, and it's so important to have a guy like that on your team to really set the tone for the rest of the young players.
There's the dish to Carter. Nice concentration here, the double clutch layup. Carter's got 11 in the second half. Ellis outside. Dishes it to Long. Over Odom. There's the block. Mavericks leading by 10. Carter takes it to West. Stolen. Oh, it's gone for reach. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andres Biedrins is checked in for Lee. Rush comes in for Monte Ellis. Steph Curry is subbed in for AC Long. Here's Rush. Banked in on the glass. And getting back the lead for a team with a lot of youth. What Lee brought was just invaluable in that sense.
You can never overstate the value of professionalism coupled with production. And that's what David Lee brought to the Warriors. He's productive, he's consistent, and he's controlled in how he goes about his work. Yep.
Warriors trail by 11. It's Rush outside. Another 3. Golden State.
Just this unbelievable display of offense here today.
It seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp on target.
Here's another look with the Sprite Slam campaign.
Come on now, I need to see. Can you believe that? Flavor at the end of the
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite already.
It's not your average typical dog.
From outside. That one's good.
That's now 6 straight.
But I don't know how quickly things can go south. He starts to get wide open. So this is just
Number 3.
that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the three.
Now it's 2:50 left in the fourth. Corey with it. Right, takes the yard. Gets it to go.
Anything for three could kill him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off his three-point.
That guy's been the hardest with that three-point shot.
He just adds to his team. I mean, the majority of his points have come from out there.
Here's Kerr. He's picked up by a kid. Gonna get against Kerr. Fires at the elbow.
Start hitting the boards harder. I mean, it a big chance to hold away.
Running out of time. Help that one. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Well, that's the problem. You turn the ball over, and your defense just isn't set up at the other end.
And sometimes when it happens that way, it almost feels like a 4-point bucket.
And here's Thompson. And now they're shot by 7-4.
He just wants to show us that he's got the whole package. The lead on the forward of his arsenal.
So you look at the chances for Carter. Now it's on the double team. And the double up kick. Pocket 6. Chipped. And thrown by White.
Excellent into that face. As soon as that pass was in the air, he was on the move and picked it up. How about what a game? I mean, he had some hell with that one.
Now it's Sparks timeout. They're up by 2. They've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Play foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Now they're just trying to stretch these games out, so a good foul there, stop the clock.
Yeah, good solid foul because with the scoring time as it is, that's really their only option.
It's the road. It's a 4-point ball game.
That'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
They're behind by 4. 12 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Well, what you want to do here is attack the rim, get a quick shot, and then look to force a turnover or foul.
Yeah, one way or the other, it's going to come down to free throws at the other end, no doubt.
Here's Kidd. Puts up a prayer. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Vince Carter.